What's going on, everyone? Lamar here. Let's watch another episode of Dark Matter. Last time on Dark Matter, the crew of the Raza, and I don't actually know they had a name. I just know it's Wexler's crew. They got double crossed. The crew of the Raza got double crossed by Wexler's crew, and two was thrown out the airlock. Found out that she was actually engineered to be some type of like super weapon robot biological thing. I don't know if she's a cyborg, or I think she might be a cyborg with nanites. But she was engineered for something that I don't know what. And the device that they all stole, they worked together to steal, was some type of like bomb or planet explosion thing. So that happened. And yeah, she ended up killing, well, she killed most of them. I know 5 killed one guy, and then two killed the rest. And basically, the rest of the crew were locked in a vault, and they were just slowly dying of being suffocated to death. So that was going on. That was happening. But enough of what happened last episode. I'm ready to watch this next episode, see where we're heading off to, and see if they're going to focus more on 2 in this one. They might. They probably just might because of how these episodes are being set up now. They've been focusing more on like certain characters. But all right, that's enough of me talking. Let's get into it. Let's go.
What the hell is this?
Kid's a stowaway.
Oh, it's her
Wasn't
memory.
gonna space her, I swear.
Shut up, Boone. Look, guys, she's an asset. She's got a head for mechanics and tech.
I don't give a shit. I don't want her on this ship.
Why the hell not?
She's a child.
Griff's right. We should keep her.
It's even your call, Rio.
Welcome aboard, little warrior. Just don't give me any cause to regret my decision.
Wow, so 4 is the reason that she's even still on the ship.
2. I've completed my analysis of all available sensor data pertaining to the explosion. Would you like to hear it?
Maybe just the short version.
It was the temporary manifestation of what's known in layman's terms as a white hole.
Let me guess. The opposite of a black hole?
Precisely. It's an area of space-time which cannot be entered from the outside, but which is capable of emitting vast quantities of matter and energy. Research into white hole technology was banned by the Galactic Authority several years ago because of its potential to destabilize the current balance of power between the major corporations.
How many people were on that planet?
A little over 15,000.
That's more than 60 playing for.
Galactic authorities continue their investigation into what they've classified as an extinction-level event on a Hab-1 world under the directorship of the Mikkei Combine. Representatives of the Mikkei Combine offered condolences to all those affected, but have otherwise refused comment pending completion of the official inquiry.
Is that it?
This was the most relevant of several reports.
Guys, we're in the clear.
Mikkei could have hung us out to dry, but they didn't. Why? Probably because they think that we got played just like they did.
We're not nearly as screwed as we thought we were.
I'm receiving a coded subspace transmission. It's from Calchek.
Patch him through. What do you want?
Oh, you are all so screwed.
And by screwed, you mean?
Certain parties within the Mikkei Combine think you set them up.
Okay, let me run this scenario by you. Traugot's been doing R&D on a white hole bomb. They float word around about it. Back channel whispers, and guess who takes the bait? Mikkei. They hired us to steal it. We do, deliver it, and once it's safely into their hands, Traugot triggers the device, and Mikkei gets to take the fall. Does that sound about right?
Huh. Sounds about exactly right. Of course, there's the question of whether you were playing both sides.
Come on. Everyone knows we've been untouchable since our fallout with Ferris.
Well, things change. The Ferris Corp just reached out to me to reach out to you about a job. A Ferris Corp scientist was kidnapped about a month ago by a rival Combines, being held in a lab in some backwater planet, very little in the way of security, so it's a simple snatch and grab. You're in, you're out, it's a piece of cake.
I hate cake.
So we get into Ferris's good books by getting in this other rival corp's bad books?
Yes, you want Ferris Corp to be your friend.
We'll do it.
Excellent. I will send you the coordinates and Good to be back in business with you.
All right, Raza, we're en route.
Let's go bag us a scientist. All right. If I was a kidnapped scientist, where would I be? What the? Like I said, I hate cake.
Welcome back, Rebecca.
Hey, Luigi.
What the hell are...
Wait, did he design her?
What the hell did you do to her?
I merely rendered her unconscious. I have no intention of hurting her. But I have no problem hurting either of you or your friends back on the shuttle. Your progress was monitored from ship to surface. We've been expecting you.
Tabor set us up.
Now, if you will kindly lay down your weapons, we have much to discuss.
Raza, this is the Marauder. Are you there?
Yes. Is everything all right?
Negative. It was a setup. The ground team's been taken, and we're told the facility has a lock on our position. If we attempt to fly out, they'll take us out.
What should I do?
Just sit tight for now. We're going to go join the others. If you don't hear from us inside the next 4 hours, get the hell out of here.
This is my small way of thanking you for keeping her safe and returning her to me.
Who the hell are you?
My name is Alexander Rook. I own a company called Dwarf Star Technologies, along with all of its subsidiaries, patents, and prototypes, including Rebecca. Although I believe in your company she is going by Portia. She must be constantly monitored and maintained by her nanites. Slow down the nanites, slow down Rebecca.
Is that what you did to her?
Yes. I have blanketed this entire facility in a dampening field. We can't have her escaping a second time. You know, she was created right here in this facility. She has no memory of it because her consciousness was inert at that point. She was moved to a more appropriate, secure facility for her awakening.
Yeah, how'd that work out?
Not particularly well for the program, or for the 43 scientists and security personnel who lost their lives when she made her escape. If I actually considered any of you a threat, you would already be dead. Now, come, eat.
A lot of big talking there. Give me your food. Food's always good.
They're gone.
Good. Let's get to work.
I dropped us out in close proximity to the system's A-type main sequence star. As long as we remain within its radiation shadow, we'll be undetectable by long-range scanners. If you're going to come up with a plan of action, I suggest you do it quickly.
Hello, Rebecca.
Who the hell are you? What did you do to me? Why do you keep calling me Rebecca?
Because that's your name.
And you are?
It's Alex. You really don't remember me?
No, I don't. Where's my crew?
They're gone.
What do you mean they're gone?
I mean, they left. They got in their shuttle, flew back to their ship, and they jumped.
No, they wouldn't just leave me.
They didn't have a choice. For the moment, at least, neither do you.
Open this door, or I'm going to come over there and break you in half.
Your people-breaking days are over, at least for now. I am so sorry, but I can't have you running off again.
What the hell are you talking about?
Those people you came with, they did something to you.
No, those people are my friends, and they'll be coming back for me.
If they are stupid enough to try, we'll be ready for them.
How about taking the Marauder in? It's smaller, easier to avoid detection. We can hit them with a couple of precision strikes.
Then what?
And then land and storm the place.
But at that point, we've lost the element of surprise. The second we land, our shuttle becomes a stationary target.
Then don't land.
Come again?
Take the Marauder, but don't land. There's another way into that facility.
Hey, just wanted you to know we're gonna go get her.
I knew you weren't serious about leaving her behind.
This is unwise. You're abandoning your obligations to the ship. I've come to the conclusion that the benefits of retrieval outweigh the risks. 2 is integral to the security of this ship and its crew. She is system proficient, a capable leader, and she is my friend.
Got a feeling the
Friendship
friend
implies a
again.
mutual affection. The crew has demonstrated a concern for my well-being. The fact that you possess human features no doubt engenders a subconscious confusion. Might I remind you, you are a machine. A machine with friends.
It's a weird snapback to a hologram.
Back on the ship, I knew I was different. I just didn't know how. Seeing all of this,
You should be proud of what you are. You are superior in every way. If the authorities ever found out about you, they would use all their power to hunt you down and kill you. But you're safe now. And I promise you, I will never let anything happen to you.
That sounds creepy.
Why was I created?
The answer to that question is part of a much bigger conversation. One that we will have in due time.
What's happening?
They came back. They buzzed the facility to test the perimeter defenses, but they're gone now.
You think she made it?
Let's hope so. She's our only shot at pulling this off.
What are we looking for?
Defect that might explain a few things.
Such as?
Your aberrant behavior.
Have you found anything?
No. Your results show your brain functioning normally. Told Alex you needed to be restrained, but he was insistent.
I can't hurt you anymore.
Of course not.
Then why do you have a problem with me? Were you working at the facility when I escaped?
No. But many of my former colleagues were. I was to be involved in Phase 3, but we never got there. You saw to that.
I'm sorry.
Are you? Do you feel remorse? According to your scan, it's physiologically possible, but I can't help but have my doubts given the digital evidence recorded at the scene.
I can't remember.
How fortunate for you. I wish I could forget the images I've seen. You may have him fooled, but I don't believe it for a second. Your time will come, and when it does, I look forward to dissecting your brain for a closer, more intimate analysis.
A little angry there, bro. Right. Just a little bit angry. Oh, she took it off me.
Okay, approaching the facility, running a scan.
What's taking her so long?
Well, it's not like she's just gonna stroll in there and get it done. She has to quietly enter the facility without alerting anyone.
I go with their guns. Shoot. Shoot. Why is that glass there? Is that a door or just a random sheet of glass? It's just a random sheet of glass. There, it's there. Maybe a mirror, but it just looks like a random sheet of glass.
Then she has to trace a dampening field to its source. Who knows how it's laid out down there? There's no telling where they're holding to.
I tested you, and you failed. I'm sorry, but we're going to have to start over. Goodbye, Rebecca.
Wait. Wait!
I could grant you the mercy of shutting you down before the surgery, but I think this is a wonderful time to test your pain receptors.
How long does it take to blow some shit up?
It's
not like it's rocket science.
Maybe the field emitter was harder to find than she thought.
Could it be possible that it's affecting her as well?
Oh yeah, the damping field. There can see us nanites as well. Does he have a gun?
No! No!
Come around for another pass.
This is a great opportunity to test your pain receptors.
There are other doctors here. None of the other doctors did anything? Watched it happen? Really?
Hey!
Oh my god. I can't see hiding behind that wall. Hey!
The Marauder is awaiting my signal. Would you like to help me blow something up?
Would I?
Okay, I've got an explosion.
Multiple explosions.
I knew you'd be back.
I wanted to thank you guys, all of you. You risked your lives to save me, and I really appreciate it.
Well, we just figured that if we didn't, you somehow managed to escape on your own, you'd come back here, you'd never let us hear the end of it.
You're probably right.
I'm sick.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.
Just a touch.
Okay, it's time passing. I thought it was a memory for a second.
So,
You were right.
then we're agreed.
Yes.
He has to die.
When?
Before we get to the mining colony, after we come out of stasis.
Where is she?
She's gone. She escaped. She had help.
Then they'll need to die too, Alex. All of them.
So he's the mastermind. Who is he? She's always getting snuck up on. For the third time. What? How many times is that? Well, that was episode 12 of Dark Matter. We got to learn that Portia Lynn, or 2, or Rebecca is her name. We got to meet their creator. Her creator, yeah. We got to meet her creator, Alex. Some scientist named Alex in some type of facility that was, you know, some random planet. Just like the other one that they blew up with that white hole device thing. You got to go to that facility, and we got to see the android actually, you know, kick ass again. But for some reason, even though it just finished like kicking ass and just throwing people around, it gets snuck up on. Like it's one thing is to get snuck up on and electrocuted. Always. That's how it always goes down. How do you beat this android? Sneak up on it, electrocute it. Sneak up on it, electrocute it. That's literally what's been happening. Anytime this thing always loses, just sneak up on it, electrocute it. It's how it loses, like constantly. We got to meet some mystery old guy, which I'm assuming his body's gonna be placed inside, or his brain's gonna be placed inside Rebecca or 2. So I don't really know how that's gonna work, but you know, science, future science, space science. You don't ask questions. It's there. That was this episode. That was episode 12. I can't wait to see the next episode, see where this is heading off to. So I'm just gonna get out of here. Leave comments down below, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff. And as always, have a good one.